What was the most challenging thing then? What was...
I suppose it was the story is about a fighter who suffers a brain injury, and the fight is very early on in the film, so the story is very much about the post-fight struggle and his road to recovery and how that affects his family and his close friends, particularly his wife, who's played by Jodie Whittaker.
And it was always going to be Jodie that was doing that part. You always had her in mind.
Yeah, I'm a bit sort of selective. I don't like to meet too many people, but I just met her very early on in the process, and I just get a sense of somebody, very much like I did with Olivia Colman when I wrote Tyrannosaur. Yeah. So I wrote the role for Jodie. I didn't consider any other actress for that part. She just had all the qualities that I wanted in that character. And you sort of draw on your own experiences in some ways in this film, because you were. I remember you said that you kind of lost yourself. I think a lot of people will identify with that. Sort of lost yourself in your 30s a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of us go through those sort of passages, but I think by the time I got to my mid-30s, a lot of things had caught up with me. I was diagnosed with having mild Asperger syndrome, and then I discovered I had a condition called Irlen syndrome, which is why I have to wear these dark glasses from time to time, because it's a light sensitivity issue, but it's how the brain processes light. Right. So I was living in quite a scary world. Yeah. I would go into sort of situations like supermarkets, and all the visual information would make me panic and would be very, very overwhelming for me to cope with. So I had all these qualities of struggling to establish eye contact with people, and I was getting more and more withdrawn, you know. Right. So it was a bit of a difficult road, but luckily I met the right people at the right time in my life who put me on the road back to recovery, so... Jeez, and in a way you can draw on that. I mean, I know it's been tough going through that, but you can draw on that for roles like this and for movies like this. Yeah, I think also I'm not equating my experiences to that of an injured fighter or anybody who's had a brain injury, but I think if you're writing something, some element of it has to come from yourself and your own personal experiences, even if there's just a grain of it in there.